On the John Deere 7920, and how much for it? Anybody want to go there? Who'll give 100,000? Let's go. 100,000 bid there. 100 dollar bid down. $1 dollar bid down. 150. Thank you. Now 60, 60. Now 70. 60, 70. Now 80, 80. Now 90. I get 80 my way. Now 90 dollar bid down. 90. At 80, 90 on the internet. Now 100. Now I get 90 on the internet. Now 100,000. 90 bid and now 100. Now 10. 100 bid and now $10,000 bid. Now 20. No. He's in at 100. I won't let him raise his bids. He can raise his kids.
I got 110.
Now I got 110. Now you can bid, sir. Now 120. 110. Now 120. 115. I'll do that. 110 on the internet. Now 15. Thank you. Now 20. 115 bid and now 120. 120. 115,000. Now 120 right here. I got 115,000 bid and now 120. 120. 115,000 bid and now 120. 120. 115 dollar bid and now 120. 115. But he get 117.5. 115,000 bid. And now 17.5 and 115 bid, now 17.5. Do you want it? 115,000 bid, and now 117,500 dollar bid, and there 115, now 17.5. 115 bid, with you 16. I'll go slow. 115 bid, and now 16 dollar bid, and 16. 115 bid, with you 116. 115 bid, and now 16 dollar bid, and now there's a whale of a tractor right there. 115 bid, with you 16,000. 115 bid, with you 16. Anybody else? The last call. 115 bid, and now 16 dollar bid, and 16. 115 bid at $116,000, all in, all through. 115 bid, would he give 116,000 bid, and I have sold the tractor right down front, 115,000 right there, the number 202. Thank you, Dennis.
Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. Want to thank Scott Musser with Musser Bros Auction for sending us that great video of that John Deere 7920 tractor selling on a farm auction they had last Thursday, April 7th, 2011, out in Moses Lake, Washington, kind of in the east central part of the state of Washington there. There were just a number of sales I saw end of last week with just tremendously strong auction prices all across the U.S. and Canada. Maybe you saw the video we had on the Case IH 7250, 96 model. It sold for $85,500, new record high auction price. Check it out if you haven't seen it. But what I'd like to do is take a look at some auction prices and see, specifically on that sale in Washington last Thursday, compare those prices, and I'll just be able to show you a little bit, you know, how these auction prices have been trending up lately. So let's go into our auction result database here at machinerypete.com, and let's punch up John Deere 7920s. And again, the one last Thursday on the Washington sale brought 115, and that was a 2004 model with 1,454 hours. So we'll just see how that ranks. When I got the video, it seemed like that was definitely on the high side. So let's punch up 7920s here. You can see we've got 21 of them we've seen sold at auction the last couple of years. And here's our tractor last Thursday, East Central Washington, 2004 model, just over 1,400 hours, brought 115. Here's all the specs, Green Star ready, the duals, 3-point IVT. Now, if we scroll through here, what we'll see is 115,000 is in fact the highest auction price I've seen on a 7920. There you go, through the whole list. So that's our new high price. Now what I want to do is, if you can compare that to what other, maybe 04 with those type of hours, how they've been selling. Gives you a little idea kind of how much used values are up right now. So if we scroll through, looking for around 1,400 hours, you can see here actually last summer in East Central Iowa, an 06 with 1,400 hours, actually also with a 746 loader, brought $100,000 in good condition. Here's an 06 with 1,220 hours, good condition, 107.5, March of 2010, North Central Missouri, IVT Green Star. So again, those are around that's 107.5. And last Thursday in Washington, 115. Now what's kind of fun is you can, in our website, you can click on that price and a little screen shows up with all the other prices on this sale. So here we go, April 7th, 2011, East Central Washington Farm Auction. This is a complete sale price report from the Musser Bros auction. So this is within our website at machinerypete.com. So it's just kind of fun to scroll through and just see what everything sold for. But I want to look at a couple other tractors real quick here, highlight a few items. There's our 7920 for 115. But there was also an 8530, a 2009 model, 404 hours. Now I've got a picture of it here, and here's the tractor. Again, 2009 model, 8530, 404 hours. So we can see here that it's sold for $202,000. Now how high is that? Well, let's punch up 8530s in our website, and we'll just see how high 202,000 is. So you can see here we've got 16 of them we've seen sold at auction the past couple years. Again, here's ours at 202,000, 404 hours, 09 model, all the specs. Now, again, let's pay attention to the year and the hours. Now, if we scroll through here, here's one of them higher. That's 205,000, February 2010 in Nebraska. 07 model, 595 hours. Okay, so that's one higher. But that looks to be the only one above 202 from our sale in Washington. So now if we look for some comparables here, here's a good one. This sold March of 2010, West Central Minnesota. 2009 model, 313 hours, excellent condition, brought 190,000. And again, the one on the Washington sale brought 202. So if we scroll back, look for some other comparables. Here's an 09 model, good condition, 192.5, December 10, 2010, Northwest Missouri. So yeah, that gives you a little feel there that that 202, that price is trending higher. And so again, the sale on Washington last week kind of proved that prices are on the upswing. Now, one other tractor I want to show you here was this one, a 2009 model 6430 with 239 hours. Now, it had no loader with it, mechanical front, premium cab, brought 61,000. Now, here's a picture of the tractor. Very nice looking unit, and this again was a farm auction last Thursday in East Central Washington. And so that brought 61,000. So let's take a look at other John Deere 6430s. See how 61,000 stacks up. So we've got 25 of them we've seen sold at auction. And again, here's ours at 61,000, East Central Washington, 09 model, 239 hours, all our specs. The same sale actually had another one, an 08 with 368 hours. It brought 58. Now, key here is that this tractor had no loader with it, just the tractor. Okay, if we scroll through our list here and look for other comparables, here's one close to me in southeast Minnesota right after Thanksgiving last year, November 27th, 2010. An 09, 425 hours, good condition. Same premium cab. It was a one-owner tractor, which always enhances value. Sold for 56,000. So again, that was end of November. And what I've been seeing is used values have just been going up since November. So this is a little proof of that. That brought 56,000 in Minnesota. Washington last Thursday sold for 61,000. Now if we just keep scrolling back through here, here's another one. An 09 model, 280 hours, good condition, November 4th, 2009, so a year earlier. This was an online auction by purplewave.com, a really good online auction website. Check it out if you haven't, purplewave.com. This item was in Oklahoma, but again, 280 hours brought 56.1. So our sale last Thursday, 61,000. Now, just a couple other items that really caught my eye on this sale last Thursday in Washington. One was this one right here, a John Deere 550 Mulchmaster, 24-foot hydraulic wing fold, $17,500. Now when I saw that, boy, that seemed really high to me, $17,500. So let's just go see how high that is. Now first I'll show you a picture of the Mulchmaster here. There you go. Kind of fun things here. You don't see them every day out there on the auction market. Now we have these listed under our Mulcher category. You can see we got almost 2,900 mulchers we've seen sold at auction. But let's punch up just John Deere 550s and see how that $17,500 price stacks up. So here you can see we got 28 of them. There's ours last Thursday, $17,500, April 7th. Now, if we scroll through the list here, you're not seeing anything close to $17,500 for prices, are you? In fact, the highest one before last Thursday that I had ever seen was $9,900. That was all the way back on August 28th, 2001 on a sale in south central Minnesota. So that's what I'm talking about here. To see one come in at $17,500, and again, this is just an open farm auction, so there are multiple people bidding on this thing, and it sells for $17,500. Tells you it's a pretty competitive market out there. And also, now we're back to the list of prices on this sale last Thursday in Washington. Look at what some of these packers sold for. A Schmeiser 18-foot, $9,500. Just a 16-foot packer, just no make on it, but $5,000. Unverferth 220 rolling harrow, 26-foot, brought $8,000. Very strong price. So pretty interesting. The one I'll leave you with from last Thursday in Washington was a pickup. Now pickups have been going through the roof here. Used pickup prices at auction, just amazing the last month. Now here's one, a 2006 Dodge 3500 with Cummins diesel, 4-wheel drive, 8-foot flatbed, 51,000 miles. Had some toolboxes that sold with it. $32,000 for an 06 with 51,000 miles. Now again, my instinct is to say, well, how high is that? So let's go punch up pickups, which we've been covering those over 20 years. They're always great fun to see what they sell for at auction, late model ones, new ones, old ones. So we'll click on Dodge. See, we've got 906 Dodge trucks we've seen sold. We'll zero in on the 3500s. Got 56 of them here. Okay, here's ours, April 7th, East Central Washington, 32,000. Now look at this one. March 31st, 2011, South Central Alberta, up in Canada. 07 model, 34,000. Now up there, they don't say miles, they got kilometers, so 77,000 kilometers. But obviously very nice truck, $34,000. Here's another one, just a couple weeks ago, April 2nd, southeast Minnesota, right where I'm located. 05 model, excellent condition. Only 9,720 miles on it, wow. It's a 2-wheel drive, $29,000. Now, if we walk back through time here, auction prices, how many do you see in the high 20s, low 30s? Not many. Here's one last November, right when the market started to go up, but that's an 08. North Central Iowa, 55,000 miles, brought 32. You keep walking back through time here, you're not going to see much over 22, 24,000 bucks. So again, pickups really ratcheting up in value, used pickups. So anyway, those are some highlights from the sale last Thursday in East Central Washington by Musser Bros Auction.